Yo,
They calling us the dweebs.
HTV, episode 9.
What up? What up? What up?
Episode 9, running out of time.
Yep,
We loved by the
definitely
citizens.
running out of time.
Yo, it's your boy on Shit You Don't.
Is Divine MVP?
Novaxoxo.
XO.
Didn't I say? It's cool.
What Zachary?
So
Episode
look,
9.
So look, we got a guest on the pod.
Yeah.
We ain't had one in a minute. We got my boy Nova, XO.
First
So,
Caucasian
wrap it
on the pod.
First white person in the pod. Let's go.
Y'all.
And the only.
Yep.
Breaking barriers.
Yeah, we got to
Breaking
integrate.
barriers.
Collaboration.
I seen this
All
episode. I seen this episode before.
What you mean?
What you mean, bro? All right. Anyway, what's your name? Where you from, bro?
See, so I go by Nova XOXO. I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana. I was born in New Orleans, but I moved when I was like 2. And I make music, and I'm about to start streaming.
You better start streaming.
For sure. For sure.
I don't really know yet. I ain't gonna make music on the stream though. That's like
You not?
you
Why not?
know how boring that is. Why when people just sitting there dead silent, just like recording, and like that, and then they're like, all right, that's it, guys. Like that's boring.
But you can make it fun though.
I'd rather just
You
be.
can make it entertaining.
Creative.
I'm more want to stream because like I be just saying shit, and like I feel like I'd just be funny as hell,
What you be saying?
stupid shit. Like it's in the moment type shit. Like I just be like saying shit.
Okay.
That's cool. Cool.
So y'all from like the same city.
Yeah.
Eh.
Now you say you from
like
Lafayette.
even though I'm from New Orleans, I moved when I was like 2.
But y'all both from like the same state.
Yeah, but I moved when I was like 13.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
What's it like being from the L?
From the L.
It's fucking lit.
From that.
No, I don't call
Better
it
than the J for sure.
No,
Is what?
10 times better than the J.
What's the J?
Never been to the J.
What's the
Matter of fact,
J?
It's Jersey, Jersey,
You
bro.
banned. You banned. Now you can't come to the
Nah,
J.
Max gave me approval.
You never know you twin.
I'm 5-star for real.
Brothers not know
Shout
you.
out 5-star.
That's bad rep.
All right, so
I was about to say, you put up a 5-star tattoo, I would have lost it.
Oh my god, imagine.
so Jace or Nova, my father
Yo.
kind of just docs his legal name. That's
The
tough.
government.
That's tough.
Go ahead, do his last name.
Only the beautiful women can call me by my real name. Type
Jace.
shit.
All right, so
Yo, pause.
so Nova, tell us your little background, man. How you got into music? How you got into what you do?
I mean, let's see. It really started just because I seen people in my city. Then I found out, even though he a shitty person now, all of them from my city. Found out about him and just went like on a deep dive, like underground shit. Then like I kind of just started from there.
Sorry. So like,
Shit.
let's say like, how old were you when you started making music for real?
Probably like I think I made my first song, like actual first song when I was like 16.
16. Okay.
16.
Okay.
Kind of been on and off
Type.
since then. But I make a song, wait like 6 months, make another one. I'm not very consistent.
Hey,
I'm
man.
Why
working
you
on
taking
that.
breaks?
Wait, what?
Why you be taking breaks?
Laziness. No, honestly, but I'm getting better. Past few months, past like 2 months, I've been probably the most consistent I've ever been.
I've been pushing you, bro.
Type shit.
Gotta drop, bro.
Hey, man, Max,
Gotta
sister,
drop.
you just dropped a
I was about
song.
to say, I
called
just
Patience.
dropped it today.
Yeah, he just dropped
Okay.
a song.
What's it on?
Oh, this one is on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud exclusive,
Shout
man.
out Pacers. That shit on all plats.
Pacers
Fuck
hard,
the
bro.
Pacers though. I don't even know why I named it that.
He just
Oh,
mad
like
because his
Pacers
team. He just mad because his team losing right now.
Damn
bro.
straight.
Damn.
Fuck the Pacers. I'll say that on camera again. Fuck the Pacers.
Damn.
But he just
Damn.
contradicted himself. Ball like Pacer, Indiana.
No, I ball like a Pacer, but fuck the Pacers.
Alright. Anyway, I think everybody in this room is heavy on the underground scene, apart from me, but like mainly y'all two. So, what's your top 10?
Top 10.
Dang, 10 is a lot.
Oh,
I ain't
my
gonna- I
bad.
wouldn't-
Five.
Nah, let me narrow it down. Top 5.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
until Japan. Probably Dior vs. You.
Do you listen to
Picasso.
them? Okay, now you guys. I'm tripping.
I'm getting shit off.
My fault.
Damn, how
my
many I
fault.
said? 3?
Nah, I'm interrupting.
You
bro.
said 3.
Just go off. Man.
Damn, I'm kind of blanking right now. Fuck it, Osama son.
Yo,
Omar.
Ball like the MVP.
Probably Che.
You don't
Okay,
like
solid.
Heat?
Right?
He's not
He's
underground.
not underground.
He's
Oh,
mainstream.
he's mainstream now.
He mainstream, bro.
That man,
All right.
that's my. He probably one of my top 5 actual artists, but he mainstream than a bitch right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Feel away.
I'm gonna ask y'all two the same question though. Or
Feel
y'all three.
away.
Alright, so my top 5 underground, I'm going Osama Son, Lil O. That's the same person, that's the nickname. And then I'll probably go Che. For me, probably Bad Shotty.
He tough.
I'm trying to think.
You got 2 more, right?
Yeah, I got 2 more. Low key, I'm gonna pull up my phone. I need to see like what I've been listening to recently.
Shout out Rocket too.
He hard, bro.
Extended clip, they got that bitch, man.
I ain't super tapped into underground right now. Like I
Oh,
used
Wait,
to.
shout out Protect.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
forgot about
Protect. I'm gonna
Protect.
put that on my list. And then Ecstasy.
All right, bet. You?
Underground top 5. I'm gonna say 1 a.m. I've been listening to a lot of 1 a.m. right now. Does Nino Pay count? Would that count?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm about to
Not
say
no
he's
more.
big right now. I want to say, well, I say 1 a.m. I'll say right now I've been in the Che too. I'll probably say, let me check. I'll say Protect too. I put Protect in there because Protect hard. I'm not gonna lie. I was listening to him a little bit yesterday. I'll probably say, got 2 more.
Yeah.
Dang, bro. What was
Shout out Lynette.
Thanks, man. Alright, I don't know if I'll put him up there though. I'll probably put Osama up there. Osama's cool. And then one more. Let's see.
One last one.
I think you put bro twice.
No, I didn't. I said 1 a.m. I said Osama. I said Che. I said Protect. And I got one more. I put Pretty Fun up there. I'm not gonna lie. Cause ever since that
Okay.
cipher I watched, I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out Pretty Fun.
He tough.
I don't know. I probably can't really answer this. Like I don't know. I be jumping around, so I don't really have a top 5.
All right. And you don't. You not.
My top 5, you know, underground right now.
Man, you from Atlanta? You should be. Able to,
Yeah,
you should
like-
pull names up.
I feel like he
Drake,
about to,
Travis.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna bullshit. I knew he was gonna bullshit.
We all basically gave him a lot, pretty much.
Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and Pharrell. My top 5 underground right
On the
now.
come up for real.
On the come up. On the
It's
come
the
up.
Radio Hall of Fame.
On that's the what?
The Radio Hall of
The
Fame.
radio.
Rap Caviar, top 5.
Rap caviar. Rap caviar demon, bro.
Not rock with Rap Caviar Demons.
Bro,
That's
Rap
not
Caviar
honest
used to
to
be so
myself.
good.
It did. They used to cook back in like 2019.
Nah, that shit has now. Like, I don't even want to listen to anybody.
I used to like
else.
actually like listen to Rap caviar. I seen
saying,
it was like
bro.
new.
Once it hit like 2020-ish, that's when it's like, all right, bro, I could tell your pain to be on here.
Yeah.
That cover they used to put me on.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or the little Spotify like recommended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put me on. It still do sometimes.
Now they be bullshitting, bro.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Not Spotify's for the most part.
It depends if you get it right.
For Spotify, it don't really put me on. It's like every now and then they might put
Yeah.
me on, but it's not consistent though.
Bro, Spotify got blends now you can do.
They have blends?
Yeah, like you can start a blend with your homie or like
Yeah.
a group of people in each day.
Like how Instagram do.
Like black.
Yeah,
Like
it made like a blend of like songs
playlist.
each day of that like consists of what all of y'all like.
Nah, I ain't gonna. That's gonna piss me off because I got some homies that still like. I respect them, but like I'm like.
It's
I
just
got
it's just like a playlist to update every day.
I'll be getting mad as hell if I go from like my shit and then I hear fucking like I don't know. What the fuck they used to listen to back.
But it's
then.
its own playlist, so you won't have to listen to it.
Oh, okay, type shit.
So
Nah, yo, this is type random. Like not random, but like I was having this argument earlier, like a couple weeks ago. But it was basically saying like, do y'all believe that NBA YoungBoy is like a generational artist?
Hell
Yes,
yeah, the
yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Because
for sure.
Yeah.
at first I had to argue against it because I wasn't too sure. Like generational artists like Drake, that's generational. But like
YoungBoy literally
there's a
made-
lot of great artists, but to be generational means you're one of a kind. Like
Hell yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The fuck.
okay.
Yeah.
we could argue like
I'm not gonna lie, like
Yeah.
I mean they had them emo rappers, but like YoungBoy is like the first person to make it cool, like show your emotion.
I mean, he runs like he definitely runs
Like in a
even our
non-corny,
generation.
emo
Like I would
ass
say,
way.
he's definitely one, like the most influential. I would say with our generation, like the way he's been running YouTube for so many years, is, like
Yeah,
insane.
bro.
It's the
So,
sound. Nobody.
bro's
do
like
it
always the
him.
biggest YouTube rapper.
I'm saying. So I don't know. I would definitely say
No, I would say generational, bro. Like bro, like this generation, like even like even some of his older stuff, like he used to actually rap like on
facts.
some Tupac's, on some like Wayne shit too.
Michael
So
Jackson.
You could tell he was
You
heavily
said Michael
influenced.
Jackson?
He did that Michael
Yeah,
Jackson song.
he did Dirty Diana. He did remix Dirty Diana.
but yeah.
That's disrespect. Don't listen.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm
remember
talking
that?
about Tupac
Yeah,
and Wayne.
It was ass.
That was-
It
yeah,
was ass.
Yeah.
So I mean, do y'all think we have other like who would you think also in that lane of generational artists in our generation though? Like,
Well, I'll say one thing.
My
first.
answer is biased because like,
Okay.
nobody else agrees with me, so I'm not gonna say it.
but
Now you
No,
gonna
say it.
y'all-
Come
y'all-
on.
I mean,
y'all-
honestly, like,
You gonna say
Speak your
you?
mind, bro.
honestly, I mean, like, nobody really doing it like him.
Yeah.
Generational is
I ain't
crazy.
gonna lie.
though.
It's too early. I
approaching.
would say it's too early.
He approached
definitely
it.
too
It's too
early,
early to
yeah.
say generation.
Definitely approaching it though.
I
Like,
ain't gonna lie. I say Uzi, bro. I don't
I mean,
care.
oh,
generational.
Uzi?
Oh yeah, who's generational?
Yeah.
Who's
Uzi's
generational?
Would you say he's generational or Thug is generational? Because
Thug is-
generational.
Thug is
The fuck?
generational.
You gotta look at
I
Impact.
think
Impact
they
is part of
both-
generation.
he's like a stem off of Thug. Like I would
Okay,
say.
and
yeah.
so Lil Wayne was influenced by goddamn fucking. I can't think right
That's what
now.
I'm saying. But Wayne's generational. But like,
But they
Wayne,
hold
you said
on, wait.
Wayne
They
was-
say Thug influenced by Wayne, but Thug influenced.
no, but I'm
Fuck.
saying, no, I'm saying, but they're
Bro,
just
what?
stems of each other. So I'm
You
just
said
saying.
Yeah, it's like you know how
influence
ASAP
Wayne?
Rocky or Cardi's kind of like a stem off
other way.
ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wayne.
Yeah,
'cause
like-
I mean, everyone
Yeah.
has like inspirations, you know, influences, you know.
No, yeah, so but I'm just saying, like,
Right.
because generational is
Wayne's
that's
influences are-
like you got to think
Uzi
that's
is
a
generational.
title like only certain
Uzi
amount
is
of rappers
generational.
can have. You know what I mean?
You gotta look
So-
at Impact. That's
I
a
like-
big
like-
factor when it comes to
Definitely,
generational
like,
things. I can definitely say Uzi is for sure. And then you gotta look at like the actual generations. Like Uzi was around 10 years ago. Cardi was around 10 years
Facts,
ago.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
y'all remember the interview? There's like, so when you fall off in 10 years, he's like, I'm not gonna fall off. He's like, we'll see. He's still on, bro.
He's still
Yeah,
on.
bro.
He's the biggest. Yeah.
YB too. Like he's been around for a minute.
Young boy
And he-
generational, bro. Young boy was
Like I
like
said, because you grew up with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
he was like the first like
yeah.
he really had hood niggas like in their emotions.
Bro, he has a song for everything, really.
Yeah,
he really do.
had.
I think Uzi is like a modern day Prince. I think Jay-Z was the one who said that, but I think like he is a modern day Prince for.
got
There's so many
swag,
parallels. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Because
I
Prince
say almost-
wasn't as like accepted.
Dare
as
I
like,
even say this, but he almost like a modern day Eazy-E.
who?
Oh,
Not sound wise.
What Uzi?
Yeah, like
Why
just the
though?
way he act.
I can see it. Like just like swag, like his swag. It's
Like a
just
short
kinda-
ass motherfucker that just.
I about to say
Do what
because
he
they both
wants.
short.
The Easy was gangster. Like
Yeah, Eazy-E was
I
a lot more
wouldn't even-
gangster
You know what I
than-
mean?
I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying carbon fucking copy now.
Nah, but you saying if you saying he's like a stem off of Easy, then that's basically saying he's like in that
Yeah.
mold of rapper. And I would say
I mean, that's why I said Prince, cause
yeah, Prince like Prince would make more sense.
cause he is short as well, and then like
I mean, I'm just saying I'm not the only one that.
And he's
said
like
that.
kind of tapping into that like rock star type.
He's like experimental
Yeah,
more.
bro,
Yeah,
like-
But he always
theatrical.
said he wanted to be a rock star though. Like he said he wanted to be like more on like that rock star vibe.
like Marilyn Manson type.
Yeah.
The fact, I mean, the fact that he was doing it before it was like respected. Like, dude was always just different. You know what I mean? So I respect Uzi for that. For
He was
sure.
like unapologetic. I can't even speak. bro. That's a big
Unapologetically.
word, twin.
And he's from the hood, like he's from Philly, bro. Like you feel me? You know they were looking at him crazy growing up in Philly, and like you know coming in the rap scene and rapping the way he did. So I give it to him for sure.
I kind of want to get this word unapologetically. Oh, I got
Yeah.
it.
Yes, sir.
He was
And his beats. Like what was that one song? I think it was P's and Q's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love that song.
That beat is so fire.
it's hard.
Who was
I
that?
just
Was that
imagine that
Molly?
beat in my head right now. bro.
That was Molly Roller,
It had a piano.
Molly Roll made that.
I think so. Yeah, Molly. Yeah.
I know he did a lot of his early stuff.
Like he was working with like Don Cannon. and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, Uzi was. I would say Uzi generational.
Bro,
Cardi generational.
recently it sucks though because like he hasn't been dropping much and his league songs are so good. I've been seeing on Twitter like he has like generational type of songs, like Grail songs, but like they say his song selection is bad. But I think part of it is because he was in that deal, another deal that he didn't want to be in.
How do y'all feel about leaks? Like,
It's make a break a lot of times. Like it can really push you in some cases, or it can just because you know at the end of the day, like the whole foundation of a leak is that it's a fan base wanting something out of the artist that they're not getting, or whether it's intentional or intentional. Like there's something that they want that they're not getting. So like with Cardi, I feel like the leaks really made Cardi kind of like, or really helped them get to that point because for a long time he wasn't
Shout
dropping.
out Kid Cudi, generational
Yeah.
leak.
Bro,
Kid
at
Cudi
least
was
generation. I'm
generational
saying
leak.
like, bro, I remember they dropped the leak and then it went like number one or something.
I'm about to say I remember it dropping. Like I remember Kid Cudi
yeah.
dropping.
I'm saying, bro. like stuff like that. But then you have situations where the
That
leaks
shit
can really
did not drop.
burn
Yes, it
artists.
did.
No,
Not by Cardi.
Not by Cardi. No, it didn't drop by Cardi. But it was
No,
like
it didn't.
It didn't. No, I didn't. I'm saying it didn't. It didn't drop by Cardi,
Like,
but
it wasn't
it
dropped by
dropped.
Kid Cudi. Like the song name was called Kid Cudi
Yeah.
slash.
I know the
Pissy
song was
Pamper.
called. Yeah, it was
dropped
Pissy
by a little
Pamper.
fuck.
Pissy
oh,
Pamper.
It was dropped by
like a little white kid.
by
Yeah,
Nudie.
Lil
I
Count.
thought Nudie actually dropped it though.
No,
No,
No, Cardi not drop it. Nobody officially dropped it.
Because I remember even Kid Cudi, I think he tried to remix it. Like,
Yeah, I heard. I heard.
I'm
the
so
snippet.
glad that
never
Johnny.
came out.
I heard the snippet. I was glad that part never came out, bro. Like,
That shit never dropped. The only time it was ever on Spotify was when some little white kid put it up there. And then it got taken down in like a day.
Yeah, it wasn't like official release.
That leak was like crazy, but I swear it dropped though.
It feels like it, but it
I
by a
was
swear it
16-year-old
dropped.
white kid.
not like what
dude.
happened is someone probably uploaded it with another Spotify account. And, people just downloading it or adding it to the playlist. Because that's what I did. I mean, eventually,
Yeah,
got
I
to
do
know.
remember it did drop. It did drop on Spotify.
Nah, fuck
Cause I remember at
with
the time I had Apple Music and people were talking about Spotify. It was like it was out.
Cool to listen to, but you all realize like it'd be fucking artists like whole motion of.
like any any other genres though. Would y'all say generational too? Like singers, anything else?
There's a lot of generational singers.
I mean, I'm
Like within our generation. Though,
Our
like,
generation?
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
hard to-
I'm
Not-
not that tapped
you're
into
not
other
into it.
genres.
yeah, I mean the only person I could think of was like what Billie Eilish. It was like even that
I'm
I
not
wouldn't
sure,
know
yeah,
'cause
I
I
don't-
don't
yeah.
I don't listen to that.
I mean, I feel like if I wasn't listening to her either like that, but like I did kind of watch her. I feel like we kind of watched her go up because like she started when she was young. I remember
Yeah.
her being like really
They
young.
trying to push Sabrina Carpenter down everyone.
Yeah.
On everybody.
I mean,
'Cause,
no
like,
troll. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. People really like Sabrina though. People
But the thing
really
is, like, here's the thing.
love
I
Sabrina.
get like she was an actress for years, and then randomly she's an artist in 2025.
That's like that,
I mean,
but that's what
like
every
pretty
Disney,
much every Disney
actor does. They either
actor.
go
But that
into
don't
music.
mean that they generational. Just
No,
because
no, no.
you
Yeah,
randomly
yeah.
10 years later drop an album
Facts.
and you were on Disney does not mean.
I don't know.
it's-
People like really love Sabrina though.
No, I
so.
get the no hate to her. I mean, because I never listened.
like,
to
is,
her.
is she one of a kind?
I just don't.
I haven't really like listened to
If
her,
I could
but
tell
I
an
just
artist
know.
is manufactured and not fan like pushed by fans,
I know some
I'm
niggas
trying to
that
stop
really
myself
like.
from saying a certain
I
name.
feel like we should really stick to rap because like when we go outside other genres, it's way more debatable, but we really don't.
We're not too educated.
It's different
Yeah.
worlds.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole
Different
different
world.
world. The way that it works, the way
But
that promotion works is a whole different world.
But when you say rap and you say influential lately, I think we can all agree. Like
Nino
y'all
Pay.
said, Uzi, Thug. I say Young Boy because like I feel like he a modern day Pac. Like he's prolific. Like if Pac was actually gangster, bro, that's what Young Boy is. So I feel like everything. I'm just saying he
had
does
like a
remind me of
Tupac
that.
like era, where he was
Especially
trying to,
his 2016 to 2019. That was that Tupac.
like, he
Young
was really
Boy.
trying to be like you could
He
tell.
was really
I could
like
tell
that.
he was very.
And he influenced by Wayne too.
Even him
So-
getting locked up and then people just
Did he like remix some Wayne songs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
heavy influence, bro.
Yeah,
Even
when
they
he
have
was
a
locked
song
up.
together.
I don't know how he.
that sounds
beat
hard.
them charges, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how he beat them charges.
Nah,
yeah,
but
just like how Boosie
I mean, that's
did.
facts. I just said that just to say
It's
like
like
basically it's not that many you know what I mean? Like you don't get that many
It's
generational
rare though. Like
artists. Very
one thing
rare.
I will say is not too many of them. That's
Facts.
generational.
Facts.
There's a lot of good artists. There's a
Facts.
lot but I'm saying like generational is rare.
It's hard, bro.
Like
You
we can
gotta
only
do it
come
for
up
a
with
while.
like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So
I ain't gonna lie. I want to go back to the leaks. I feel like with leaks, it could be good or bad. It just depends on
Hell
the
no, it's always
situation.
bad no matter what. Cause like yeah, your song.
Nigga, you just cut me off, bro.
No, I'm just saying though, it's bad. Cause like think about it, like yeah, even if people know the song as an artist, you ain't making shit.
right. The song's bad or just like the whole.
But can't you actually like drop the song
I mean,
and
you
claim
can,
the
but then
streams?
it's like, what's the point?
But I
Nobody
seen
everyone's
because I
heard
seen
it.
like Yeet, he had some shit leak, and then when he had dropped the song later, and he had claimed the streams on it like off the leaks. Because I seen like when the song actually dropped, it already had like 10 million streams.
Oh,
or
you
something.
talking about the Artie Rich?
I don't know which song
Might
it
be
was.
no.
yeah, but it's just
I think it was already rich.
It's just not as hard. Like it has to drop officially to like I don't know.
See, my thing is like, if an artist doesn't drop for like years, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not advising y'all to leak this shit, but I understand, bro.
But
It's-
that-
when
but
you-
The thing is also
and
like say
then-
then like they haven't dropped for years. They about to get ready to drop and you leak it.
And then-
Boom, you're gonna wait another.
I was about to say, I
5
feel like
years.
that's what happened with Cardi. Every time he was getting ready to drop, where he felt, or he like even there may have been times Cardi wanted to drop, but he literally couldn't because his shit was always getting leaked.
Well,
Exactly.
with I Am Music, like Swamp Izzo literally was like, yeah, we was recording till like 3 a.m. the day it dropped.
Exactly.
Like, but the thing is, he's like, oh, it's been ready, but y'all keep leaking it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess for
It
me,
makes
it still
sense.
depends though.
I mean, it makes perfect
Bro,
sense.
how is it even possible? How do they like?
I mean, I'm not a leaker, but it's as simple as someone getting your iCloud cloud information.
That's why I was gonna talk about it, cause like, bro,
Like,
who
so
they
just
give the
hacking.
information to? Like after they record,
See, that's
like, bro.
It's, I mean,
With me, I do shit
it's not as
differently with my
it's
hard
not
drives
it's
and
not like
everything.
a simple like, oh, it's just a fucking hacker. There's multiple. I mean, there's
'Cause, like,
multiple.
Could be people inside the team.
I'll get to that later, but yeah, I was like thinking. Also, like if a song leaks, like artists are like, "Oh, I'm not gonna drop it." It's like if you think about it, like majority of your fan base probably is not listening to the leak. It's only like a fraction of your fan base, right?
But still, like,
But you gotta think, even when it do drop, it's not gonna hit the same because niggas gonna be like, oh, we already heard this. It's already got leaked months ago.
yeah,
I
I mean,
mean-
I'm not going. I know I'm that way. Like when that Yeet song finally did come out, I've already heard it like 10,000 times.
Like they were saying that even with like other artists, like I heard like when Ariana dropped, like Ariana was having an issue with her shit getting leaked, and then when the album dropped, a lot of people were like, oh, we already heard this because like half of the album already been leaked, so
Yeah,
it don't hit the same.
That's why we get some shitty ass projects like Mansion Music by Trippie Redd. Like he was forced to drop that shit because they were gonna leak every single one of those
I don't know.
things.
I still feel like even
Didn't
if
that
it
one
got
song he
leaked,
had
you
with
should
Cardi
still-
get leaked? Trippie Redd? What was that one
I can't remember
song?
the last time I listened
The
to
Mr.
Trippie Redd, bro.
Rage?
Yeah.
Almost. I think.
Mm.
I think the last time I listened to Trippie Redd was like 2023.
Well, I still feel like even if it leaks, okay, maybe don't put it on a project, but still release it as maybe a single or something like that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but it just don't hit as hard. Like if the song is
Okay,
leaked,
but, like,
and,
majority of your
Why do
fans-
that when you can just drop some new
Okay,
shit?
but like,
Yeah, like-
most of your fan base still hasn't heard it, you know?
But like,
I feel like it depends on the artist. Like with Cardi,
yeah.
Cardi know when his stuff get leaked,
like-
everyone heard it already.
I feel like it just seems like that because his fan base is like so massive.
No,
So-
I mean like I know,
Nah, I
I know
feel-
like random like I would like guarantee there's people that we know that will you wouldn't even expect them to know, but you'll catch them singing a lead Cardi song and they don't even know who Cardi is.
Like you know, like when Cardi get leaked, like you,
Like that shit goes viral.
It's like a big
almost.
thing.
That shit go viral every time almost.
And I'm also
Exactly.
thinking about it too. Like you
Like that
low
song
key,
Killers, that shit like
you
Hey,
low
when
key.
you
I
got a song
don't
with
know,
Lotto,
bro. Like
too.
you low key missing out on money with leaks because if you dropping a song that already leaked,
you gonna miss
niggas
out,
could listen
right?
to the leak and you're not making money off of those
yeah,
streams.
they just
But
gonna
you can
keep
still make
listening.
whatever
I mean, but
money
most
off
of
of
them,
it.
most
Yeah,
of
but
them,
you
Why-
can make
why do
more
that when
money
you just
off a
drop
new,
a new-
yeah, off a newer song that nobody's
You can
heard.
drop both, bro.
Like look,
Let's
like
leak it
look,
and-
for example, for example, that shit with Cardi and Lotto drop. She dropped the song with Cardi. Nobody fucking listened to it. If that shit went triple cardboard, like nobody, even Cardi fans didn't even listen to it because
That
we already
leak
heard
was
it.
already.
yeah, it already got leaked. I would say before
So it's
this,
like,
I
what's
had
the
never
point?
heard of a Lotto leak ever,
Exactly.
and then as soon as she get a Cardi feature,
And guess what?
Leak.
I'm to like, even me too. Like I'm still listening to the Cardi only version. Like I didn't even, never even listened to the
But-
Lotto version.
I will say this, like on IM Music, bro. Like Jason was telling me a lot of them songs been leaked.
yeah, like I
Yeah.
seen someone listening to it, bro knew the whole song word for word, bar for bar
Yeah.
already.
Well, and a lot of those songs weren't leaked, but they were previewed. a
I mean,
good bit.
I guess I could agree with you. It depends on the artist. Let's just say that.
Not gonna lie, you
Like,
talking about
man.
the video Rage? I mean,
Yeah,
that snippet been around for years.
yeah, like I heard like that. Yeah, that song had been around for years before.
Nah,
But a lot of artists do that. Like I heard when Nicki dropped her album, she had a song like the song with Future was recorded like 6 years before the album dropped. So,
It's time for the camera, bro.
Wouldn't it be like more? Wouldn't it be? We got 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be more like strategic to make like a music video to the leaked song?
not
Because the music
necessarily.
video gonna blow up since they already heard the leak, right?
Maybe in like 2010, but like nobody really cared.
it
about
depends
music.
on how hard the music video is.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But like ever since TikTok, no, like to realistically, everyone just watching music video one time. Like nobody goes back to music videos.
I ain't gonna lie, I be going back.
Yeah, I was
To
about to say I still do too,
No,
bro.
like most people, like realistically, like yeah, well, they'll watch it once, but it's not like back in the day. Like it ain't like what was it, Vimeo? No one.
That's why I say it depends on the artist. Like I really like.
MTV.
Like when was the last time you heard the whole inner like back in the day? It used to be like, oh, look at the turn up down for what music video? When was the last time you heard a music video where every single person was talking about? None.
Only time I hear about music videos is when like there's like a really
MTV.
yeah like a Vivo or like a really good concept behind it. Like Kendrick, he still drops amazing music videos.
Yeah, but it's like even then like it'll like go number one, but I've never heard someone like even the one I forgot the name of the song, that one with SZA that just dropped. I haven't heard a soul talk about it. Yep, I haven't heard a soul talk about that video.
Everything's momentary now, or everything's been momentary for a minute, but it's just like You know, it's just like with TikTok and in short form. It's
like
like,
if anything,
yeah.
like to your point, you would lose money because you got to pay for that video. YouTube don't pay.
I mean, YouTube pays for watch hours.
I mean, it do, but like not like that.
The label's doing all the dishing out anyway with distribution.
But nah, they still recoup the money off the music videos.
I don't really do, but it's not like it's like. But for a lead song, like just only making
for
a
a
music
lead
video.
song. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it.
I'm gonna still go back to it being good. Like you can still drop it, and you might not make as much money, but you're still gonna make some money.
It can be good. Now I think about it. I remember Yachty said he was like never gonna drop Poland. Like he just thought it was just a throwaway, and then.
I mean, but that's the thing. Like, if you wait like a long time after, but if it's like the same day it leaks, and it goes viral like that same, like that was like a rare situation.
True. But like, yeah, because he did drop it shortly after.
Cause like let's say he dropped it like even a month, 6 months after.
Nobody was gonna carry it.
He did take. I feel like he did take a
That
while.
one song that his sister had. I wouldn't say she leaked it, but she had like.
For snippet of it.
Yeah, she had posted like a snippet of it, and then everybody was begging for him to drop it. And
Listen, that's different from a leak though.
Yeah,
Like snippets.
yeah.
I ain't gonna stopping leaks for like artists is actually hard because you think about it. Artists they go to like usually when they're traveling they go to different studios, right? So they record at many different studios, multiple songs, and then like let's say for example they send their friend a song, their friend might send someone else that song, so it just kind of spreads and then like different studios record at like they might have an intern or whatever, or like Cardi recorded here, low key I'm gonna just airdrop that to my phone and it's just share it to my friends and it's gone. Like it's like it's like there's like unless you're recording everything at your place on your stuff, it's probably hard to keep.
But a lot of people you gotta sign NDAs.
Yeah, but you know,
and in the studio sessions you can't have your phones. Like I seen like I heard like at Full Sail, like there was this one producer who went to Full Sail, and they had asked him like, huh?
You mean Leslie?
No, I don't know if it was Leslie, but
you talking about the one that like everyone had to put their phone in like a basket or some shit?
Yeah.
No, I heard about that.
He made like everybody put their phones in a basket before he took them in the studio. To, like, it was like to mix a Cardi B song. But,
there's probably it's probably like it's already mixed, but it's like they're showing you the individual like stems of it.
Probably.
You get the point though.
Who would leak a Cardi B song?
I mean, you never know, bro. Yeah.
I don't know, but you never like people.
She's still one of the biggest female artists. So.
Yeah,
even though she hasn't dropped the goddamn fucking thing in 5 years.
She don't have to drop though. That one album she did,
she's not Cardi.
it beat Travis, so she ain't got to drop.
No, but not. It didn't beat Travis numbers wise. Let's not play like that. It was by some white folks that voted.
Still won a Grammy for it, so.
Nikki.
Yeah, I'm saying, but
numbers wise, Trav shitted on that project.
But he was robbed though.
Everything-
Travis, he
I
was
like-
robbed.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying he wasn't right. He was definitely
I
right.
ain't like everything
Everybody
wise.
remember
She
that
don't win
Macklemore?
Yeah.
Over Kendrick.
Yeah, that was crazy.
nasty.
What
That
happened?
was nasty work.
That's when I knew, like, it's
Biased for
Yeah, the
sure.
Grammy is not. It's not.
Who else got
it's not
robbed?
a
Was
fair-
it?
Trav again.
No, Eminem said. What did Eminem say about the Grammys? He said he'll never go back or something.
Yeah, I think so. I remember. But I saw something on Twitter. It was like you basically like they're saying like they made a new criteria or like a rule that basically every person who's on the board who votes has to listen to each individual thing. Or I think it was for the Oscars where you have to watch every single movie. And it's like it's crazy because before it's like put that in perspective, they weren't watching every single thing, so they're just voting.
Yeah, they probably assumed like,
Yeah, they probably-
No
if you would,
disrespect, but who the hell was listening to Killer Mike's album? No
I
disrespect.
mean, shoot.
but you gotta think you also gotta put in your album too. Like you gotta put in your album for the Grammys, and then you gotta promote it to the
But
voters
like I
too.
said, who was listening to Killer Mike for real?
I don't know, bro.
I guess people
above
the people who voted
30.
or the people.
But you gotta think a lot of people who vote it's like old heads.
Yeah.
So like,
they go out for like quality. Yo,
yo,
Yeah.
you good, you good.
I don't know. I feel like our streams really don't matter to them. Like it's more like they were saying, like the higher up. So
yeah.
Because I seen like what's his name? Joe Budden was saying that Killer Mike album was like it was amazing.
Yeah.
I think I heard somewhere like the way they vote for it is like they have a group of people who work for the Grammys and they all listen to the stuff. I don't know if they listen to it front to back, but they listen to it and then like those group of people vote for it.
Yeah. But you gotta think like being a voter, you gotta listen to a lot of shit. But
Well, I mean, I would imagine they only listen to what's nominated. It's still a lot, but
true, yeah.
yeah.
True. Who won it last year? Doechii?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did win best album.
And then it's funny because like she sold 9K.
First
She
week.
doing 9K.
First week.
9K.
Like in general.
9K. Not 90. Not
Yeah, she had
900.
historically low numbers.
9K.
Then see, then that don't make sense.
First week.
First week.
I don't think first week matters. Not gonna lie.
I mean, but even then,
It just kind of helps
Yeah.
calculate where.
not
you
even
know
just
what I mean?
first week, but like
I don't think she's a first week artist
just
though.
industry point.
It's kind of weird how she won against like Metro and then all these other big
Established
did,
people,
yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
And it's not even that. Like you can say it's off a listening
And
perspective.
it's like
that Metro album was better than Doechii's album.
it's like the industry's trying to force it on like any trend you've seen with Doechii was not created by people on the internet. It was pushed by like TikTok themselves,
True,
the label
yeah.
themselves. Like,
Well, all you need, all you
sudden-
need is a sound bite that people can
and all of
gravitate
us,
towards.
then
too.
all of it, but no one actually gravitated towards it. That's
Women
the-
did. You gotta think like
Yeah, you
as
gotta-
as a
Yeah, women will definitely.
Then
women like
and who
love
personally,
Doechii.
who in their right mind said, you know what, I want a Doechii's Timeless remix.
But you gotta think though, like with women who make artists for other
Gang,
women.
I'm just saying
they
that
sh-
the
they should
video,
get, like-
the song itself has had no positive comments and it has more dislikes than views.
I know, but I'm saying for like her other music too. Like this, for women who make music, they're
No, shout out Molly Santana, BK the Rule. You know,
I'm
I support
saying.
women.
But I'm saying,
saying.
but for Doechii's like situation specifically, she had that one soundbite that pushed her. and
Lotto,
then
shout
she
out
makes
Lotto.
Which soundbite was it? Like, how does it go?
The
Anxiety.
the anxiety one, and then she what she also did was she was like, one thing my teacher told me in high school, if you make music for women, you'll get pushed way more than people who only make music for men, and that's like that's why like women artists, that when they blow up because like you gotta think people are gonna gravitate to where women are. Like people aren't gonna gravitate. Like let's say there's a party, right, and there's 100 niggas, and there's another party with 100 women. Which party you going to?
Nah, I get that, but it's just like
Market.
even then, like
Yeah.
even from what I see on the internet and like from people I know, like I don't know, man. Like I did rather listen to Lotto.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, like in a non-biased way though. Like, do you think she makes bad? Like her music is not bad. It's actually
Yeah,
high quality
really not
music.
bad.
It's
It's
just not
like-
appealing to everyone.
It's
which I
just
understand.
like it's not even just her. I don't know. I'm the type. It's 2025. I ain't listening to boom bap rap.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely just like a business. Music is a business. So
Like
it's
I've
like,
heard, like it's not
yeah.
like I'm just hating on her to hate her. It's not like I'm hating on her because she's a woman. I just genuinely don't like her music, and I don't like how it's forced.
No, I
Like
feel
if she actually grew organically and not just pushed by random.
I've been hearing about Doechii for a minute though.
no,
I've been hearing about Doechii since like for years though.
And guess what? You found you heard of her through the industry.
No, I didn't. I
That's
heard
the first
about-
time I heard like Double XL. That's the first time I heard
Exactly.
about it.
Like,
she was
the
on
first
the
time I ever heard
yeah.
about it was Double XL. Then the Grammys was like the second
And
time.
then I went back and seen she made that one song. I didn't know that was her. Like,
yeah, I heard about Doechii years ago.
like, what it is? I guess
Yeah,
we heard
what it
it.
is. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
heard.
then you look back, she's like a whole different person.
I heard about
I thought it was
Doechii.
a white person.
Like during that whole era where like people were talking about like can women make music outside of just like about
You
sex.
know, like
And
her
someone had brought
in her
up Doechii.
interviews, she just be saying stupid shit, in my opinion. So I'm like,
I haven't listened to any of her interviews.
like I remember, like, don't quote me because I just like seen the clip. It was like, what is your biggest? Keep in mind, like, from what I know, from my knowledge, she's straight, right? But her biggest red flag in a man is being a straight man. Like, what logic does that make?
because her she found out one of her exes was gay.
But being a straight,
No, bro.
so being
I mean, you probably saw the clip though. You gotta watch the full interview to really understand.
What's that?
You know
What's
what I
that
mean?
one clip she has where like she's with the dude and he has the gun like to her fucking head? Bro, you know what I'm talking about? That's
I think I know. I think I know what you're saying.
There's a clip of like her and the dude, and the dude has a gun to her head, and she's like, "Do it," and he pulls the trigger. It's just like, I guess it's nothing in the chamber, right? So like nothing shoots, but like the gun clicks, like
I ain't seen that.
Is that like
never
that was a
seen that.
random video? That was a random video.
But I was gonna say
Yeah.
this. Like,
it looked
Wait.
old, but like
Yeah, that's weird, bro. Like what?
I was just gonna say, like, when it comes to like the music, like it's definitely like everything's a business now. So you look at TDE she signed. TDE's a big label. They have a lot of money, so they push that.
They got the
And
biggest.
then, you
they
know,
got
they
the two
also
biggest
have-
artists right now.
Exactly. And then, you know, they have like the cred, and it's just like they have stuff like TikTok where you see the snippets everywhere. Like they're definitely pushing it with money wise, so it don't really matter like if you listen to her or not. It's just like TD, they have that money.
They gonna
So.
put it in front of your face.
Exactly.
I don't know. That's where I feel like it just makes it easier to respect artists. Like even when they get signed, like, look at like I don't know, like Fago and Osama Son and like Ken Carson. Like they have their own fan base.
Doechii has her own fan base too.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ!
I feel like
But you being mad biased though, man.
Like you're so, like you just not on that side.
it's different worlds. Like
Yeah,
even
it's
when
two
singing
different
and
worlds.
like art,
There's
like
people who
rap,
really
like,
love Doechii.
Yeah.
Like just like how you love
Not
Ken
gonna lie.
Carson.
People who
There's
love
people
Sabrina
really-
Carpenter.
Yeah, there's people who really love Sabrina Carpenter. It's just two
When
different
y'all see
worlds.
Divine getting stressed, I feel him now. I feel it.
I'm just saying, bro. I was trying to give you both perspectives.
No, I feel you though, because it's like different worlds. Like people
Yeah,
really
it's
love
just-
Sabrina Carpenter, but
Yeah.
like I really don't listen to her song.
Like
It's
I don't listen to Taylor Swift, but there's people out there who really like
ride or die.
Ride or
That's such
die
a-
with
like,
that
She has
woman, bro.
credibility. She actually like makes a lot of hits.
Yeah,
Like,
she does.
But it's like so manufactured, and I feel like y'all missing like what I'm saying. Like it's not organic.
That's the industry, bro.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
So
It's
what's
not gonna
so
change.
what's organic to you then? What's
I mean,
organic
like
to you?
look at like
Ken-
Fago, bro. Like
Yeah.
he even before Trav signed him, he had this like
organic.
it wasn't like this Travis Scott, but it was a cult ass fan base. Like even before Trav signed him. Like I don't know, it's maybe because I grew up through like the underground shit.
And that's because you also part of the fan base, so you see it from a different
yeah,
perspective.
maybe it's because I've always been part of like the underground wave ever since like Triple X and all them. It's like they with no label, they've always been able to create like their own fan base.
No,
Okay, that's
Like, on
respectful.
their
I think
own.
I
Versus,
see.
like,
I think I
Doechii-
see what you're. I
Versus
think I see what you're
Doechii's
saying.
getting a fan base just because she signed to Kendrick Lamar and came out of nowhere.
Okay. I see.
But
What,
you
I
can't tell me that Fago didn't also gain fans when he signed the Trav.
I mean, no shit, he gained fans,
Yeah,
but
so
like
that's
he
Doechii.
created like his cult fan base before.
Well,
he
actually, that gives me a question. So like,
what you're saying is not comparable. To, like,
Doechii had to have fans though.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you
saying-
gotta think
making it
they're not
seem
gonna
like she
sign
came
her
out
if
of
she didn't
nowhere.
have fans.
Yes, they would.
Cap.
Bro, because you
Cap.
have to make money.
No
off
label
artists.
is signing
Yeah.
somebody
Look
with
at
no
Ian.
fans.
Like, look at
Well,
Ian. Ian got signed
that's
before
good,
that
though. That's
his
good.
first song even
I
came
like
out.
this.
Because he was marketable, bro.
Exactly.
Like you're not
He's
marketable. If you
marketable.
can't make your label money, they're not gonna sign you,
So
bro.
Doechii wasn't marketable. Like,
She
what?
is marketable.
marketable.
That's what I'm saying.
So wait, that makes no sense because you just said that they signed Ian before he even released the goddamn song because marketable.
I didn't say that.
No, I'm saying Corey said
I
this.
said because he was marketable.
But they couldn't have signed Doechii for the same exact reason.
Right.
But they weren't
sometimes it's
looking-
not even.
bro, it's not-
Sometimes they don't even get signed for the music. It's like the image. Like
It's the image,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
It's
the
not
image,
just
bro.
music,
Like
bro.
they're selling a specific image, bro. And then she has her own. Everybody has a specific like
But you
demographic.
get what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but like they have like their own image demographic. She's selling to the women. You know what I'm saying? Like if you make music for women, like
But shout out
artists
women
like
though. I still
yeah,
like
like artists like
Molly Santana,
for
you know,
example, artists like
Lotto,
Tusi. You know what I'm saying? He's a good example of like this type of music.
Coco Jones.
Yeah.
I just gotta show. I just gotta clarify because this topic may make it seem like I hate women. I don't hate women.
You just
Just
hate
gotta
Doechii.
clarify that.
Okay.
Potentially.
He doesn't hate women.
so I have a question though, for real. Like, it's just like, cause this is a really good conversation. I want to like dive deeper into this. So it's like, when you have the underground and then you have mainstream, like, which one do you feel is more organic and why?
I mean, that's.
Well,
That's
you gotta start underground to get
Yeah,
money.
you
I
gotta
was
start
about to
with
say,
guys
no
on
matter
mainstream.
you said you talking about
I
organic.
mean, just like in general, like you look at the underground, you look at all these
granted,
artists.
right now it's kind of cooked in terms of like everyone copy. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
Wait,
underground is 100% more organic. There's no
Yeah.
label push.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
the true definition of underground is like, nowadays it's kind of
Before the
cooked.
fame, or
Yeah, like
But what
before-
are underground? What is the goal of being an underground artist? To be
I mean,
mainstream, right?
I mean, depends on who
Depends
you
on
ask.
the artist. Like, what does the artist want?
But everybody wants to be. I think
Not
mainstream
everybody.
comes with the most success, and I think
Right.
if you want to be only underground, then you're not looking that optimistic at your
I mean,
career.
not necessarily because you could, like someone
Look
like
at Jace.
Look at Yeet. I didn't think I don't think I ever thought Yeet would be mainstream, but he did it.
No, I'm trying to think like look at like YK Osiris. He's broke and he's mainstream because he has hit songs.
He's not mainstream.
I think what you should
Hell
do
no.
is you should stay underground
Until
until
you
you
need
can
to
get
be.
until you can get to the point where you can go mainstream, and but you can also make your own way because you
Yeah,
also
like
have
how
your own
Yeet-
fan
like,
base.
not,
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
like,
I did
I'm
it.
not even just saying because he's my one of my favorite artists. Like Yeet was already genuinely getting to that point. Like he didn't just sign
Yeah.
a contract and like fall off the next day.
But
Yeah, so
because
he's-
Yeet was also able, I'm sure he was
He
also
had a lot of
able to have
steam,
leverage in his contract.
Yeah, because he
too.
waited to the right point.
Yeah,
Like it's like you only sign a contract when you need to, like when you get to that point.
Nah, you're right. A lot of artists fail to do that. Like they kind of sign early, and then you see their careers drop off very fast. So I mean, that's a great point. But
Anybody
I mean,
who signed a Drake.
I don't know. I think everybody has their own time.
Yeah. Some people want to say underground, and some people want to say independent because of the organic. Behind
Look at like Doo-Wop King. He never wanted to be mainstream, but he's doing damn good for himself.
We just talked about this though.
Nah, but
if Doo-Wop King dropped,
He just don't like the sound.
I'm saying we talked about this. I asked your opinion too. I said if he dropped with a bunch of other underground artists, who like would he be would he have the #1 album that
Not his
week?
#1, but like his fan base is gonna push his numbers up.
Yeah, that's his fan base, but he wants to outgrow his fan base. That's
He's
what being mainstream is.
Like I just said, he doesn't want to be.
Some people,
mainstream.
yeah.
But has he said in the interview that he doesn't never want to grow?
He's pretty much like said he didn't want to be mainstream.
When?
Like, several
I mean,
times.
I don't
That's
know,
mainstream is not a choice. It's not a choice that the artist makes, bro. If you make a song,
It's a choice.
no, I'm saying like
Kinda.
It's kind of like it's like, bro.
Like,
To an extent.
to an extent, because like you could say you don't want to be mainstream, and then one of your songs just magically like.
Exactly.
No,
You
but
could
then
just
guess what?
outgrow.
You didn't. Afterward, like most people that don't want to be mainstream, they just won't do shit. They're like, look at Jace. They were saying he was gonna go mainstream. Look at him. He just fell back.
Because to an extent, you can also control it. So it's like a train almost. So like, let's say you're underground, you got to sign to blow up and go crazy on TikTok. You can choose to capitalize off that fame, or you can just let it sit and then stay where you
Well,
are.
you could, because the thing is like, no one's gonna make you sign a deal, do all the typical rapper shit, go on a tour. No one's gonna make you do that. Like if you don't want to do that, then you don't have to.
Yeah.
But then that's kind of limiting your career. That's how I see it. Like you
That's-
have the
that's true.
opportunity.
But also, you gotta
to-
remember the human side of things. Like shit get weird when you a major artist.
It
Like
can.
some people don't want.
It
They
can.
just want to live comfortably, make whatever money they make off their own shit.
I mean, but
That's more ethics.
there's always a way to work around things, even mainstream, bro. As
I'm
long
about
as
to
you
say there's still mainstream.
as long
artists
as you
who
know,
live low
as
key.
long as you have the right lawyer, the right
I mean,
deal,
yeah,
bro,
but
you can
everybody-
make.
That's kind of you could put yourself in.
But not even just that. Like if
mainstream.
like people just don't want to live that lifestyle. Like, they just don't want to. They
Those
don't.
decisions, like think about it. A lot of the mainstream stuff and the weird stuff comes with going to like those parties and those events, but you don't have to go. Those are just helps you kind of
Like
network.
I'm not speaking for myself right now. I'm just
no,
speaking
I'm
for-
just saying as a mainstream artist, like those are things that they make those decisions and choices.
I
to
mean,
do.
I've seen people like crash and burn over like what the industry pushes on them and shit. I can't really think of an example right now, but I know it.
Nah, that's true. I've
Just
never
because they
heard
sign
stories.
bad
Like,
deals.
look at that motherfucker designer. He went fucking manic for a little bit, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Like
He,
Kanye.
He did some crazy thing on the
yeah,
plane.
yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I think he registered now.
Yeah, because he did some on a plane.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That's not funny.
Okay.
Being registered is not funny.
Well,
But does it prove that maybe he was like that before the fame or after?
Not necessarily.
Well,
we
I
don't
think
know.
he spiraled because nothing else was hitting. Like he had, like you gotta think how big.
Cause like like think about it, like when you
Yeah, Panda was
when you
crazy.
say
Yeah.
you blow up to that extent, and even when you fall off, like you're trapped, bro. It's not you can just go get like a normal job after that. Like you can, but it's like then you go get recognized all the time.
oh yeah, kind of, cause like like the is it like the trio or like mindless behavior, right? The childhood group. So like there was one of them. I can't remember which one but he ended up working like at an Amazon warehouse, and then
Yeah, I've seen
that
that, yeah.
reel blew up, whatever, because people could tell who he was and stuff. So I kind of get what he's talking about, but
But I
I'm
mean,
about to say, granted, I can't speak. I didn't blow up, so.
I think
There's also a sign that they probably weren't smart with their money either.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it proves
I-
everybody
yeah.
wants to be mainstream. It's just the fact, can you hold it up or like?
yeah, can you handle it? Like,
Cause the thing is, you can make money in the underground. Like underground mainstream, that doesn't exactly equal how much money. I mean, because if you want to be technical, would you say Suicide Boys are mainstream?
Nah.
Do they make $13 million a year?
I
They
mean,
make 13 mil a year.
I mean,
Damn.
they go on like arena tours. They have their own record labels. They do everything themselves in house.
You sure they make 13? Like,
No, that
that's
was like-
their money?
Isn't their money?
okay, you don't need a label. You just need an investor. You just need you got to have that bread to
Or-
promote
or
yourself.
just-
though.
Label is just an
Video
investment.
sales.
Yeah, they're just an.
I
Because they don't
being independent.
Because they
All that
have
money
their
is
own label,
really
not
theirs.
through a major.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna say,
know?
that got to be like label
It's just because like
credited money.
I mean they're doing independent. If you're doing independent, you gotta understand like that's everything out of pocket. So
Yeah,
They might-
they
they
gotta
might-
invest
They
in
probably,
different things.
make 13 a mil, but you gotta think how much.
Yeah,
they,
so they're
how
not
much
really
would
getting
they work?
$13
But they probably invest in it. I mean, granted, they probably invest in this.
So how much-
yeah, like investing in themselves. So it's probably
That's
like,
just what
yeah.
that's what I read. That's just what I read.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can imagine
But
them
think about
making.
it, they're technically independent because they're not signed to a major. You wouldn't say they mainstream, but they doing arena tours.
Okay.
every year.
They just
They selling
have.
out.
They just got the. Bro, I don't know. They probably just have a source of income.
It goes
like a
back to
stream,
different worlds,
like
different environments.
I mean,
Yeah,
through
that's
tour,
crazy.
their own streams and merch, all that shit.
Yeah, it goes back to different worlds.
Their artists
Yeah.
that they
They're
signed.
doing solo arena tours.
I mean, granted, they have their own, like, whoever their people that they're, like, signed or whatever. But they're always the headliners. It's their tour, Grey Day.
Hey, I did not know that.
The thing is, I don't listen to them like that no more, but, like, they from New Orleans, so I'm always going to respect them.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they
They
were.
signed a Grey Day?
What?
You said they signed a Grey Day?
Who signed to Grey Day?
Suicide Boys. Is that what you said?
That's their label.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Or Grey Fondant. That's their
I don't
label.
know, bro. Like either way, they had to have some type of investor, or like they probably. I don't know.
Or they didn't have to. They just like
Bro,
stayed. They
will-
probably just stayed
they-
down until they
they've
came
been-
I
around.
don't know.
That's not exactly what's happening. They've been around
Like
since-
one thing I will say, you don't need a label if you have some type of stream of income to push your own music. Then you don't
If
need
you
it.
have the money, go ahead. You don't.
You
Yeah.
don't
I
need
was gonna
it.
say, have you seen their fan base? They don't need no damn.
You don't need
investor.
none of that. So, this label is just like from what we learned, the label is just like
I
a
would say
bank.
a label will help you get your music out. Them more than just like streams. It'll put you in
But it's
commercials.
also you got to do it at the right
It'll
time.
put
They
you in
could shelf your
shows.
ass.
It'll
Yeah,
put
see,
you in.
yeah, they do
It'll
gamble
it'll
with
put
that
you in
shit.
movies.
Look what happened.
Like
to
it'll
Smoke
get
Perp.
you.
Like they could put you to the side and then
I just feel like Smoke Perp didn't evolve like he was supposed to.
you ain't get a chance.
Same thing with Lil Pump. He didn't evolve like he was supposed to.
And I mean, you see a lot of these artists. They start not even wanting to make music no more, and then you start seeing them in movies, like you just said, TV shows. Like I
Yeah.
feel like at a point, it's like you can make revenue in so many different lanes. Why not test it out?
Yeah, that's why I'm like happy like that Lil Yachty did that. Like he
Yeah.
did more than just make music. He stepped into like clothes a little bit. Like when he first came out, he had signed with Nautica, and then he started like doing movies. Like he did what was it, How High 2?
Yeah.
He was even
Yeah.
in the Target. Maybe he was in the Target.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
And then they do it at a high level for each thing that they're doing. Like, I like
He
A$AP
was on
Rocky a
magazine
lot.
covers too.
Yeah, A$AP Rocky I like a lot too because he
Yeah.
does that. Like, he's doing the movie with Denzel. He's about
Right.
to have a movie with Denzel.
Pharrell too. Like he got
Pharrell, yep.
like he doing the Met, bruh. Like he like doing Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, he went
So,
locked in
yeah.
with that. So it's always cool to see him go through different lanes.
Yeah, that's
bro.
cool. Like even like personally, I want to do more than just music. But I'm saying, how does that even like work? Like you know how I'm saying, like how you can go from being an artist to like
It's probably their passion.
Yeah.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Probably-
Like do they got like the hookup? Like they
It's
got like
probably
maybe.
their passion outside of music, and they
It's
probably like
it's
and
not like a black and white. It's like, oh, you met little Timmy down the street. You know, like that.
or do you think like the artist would audition to be like?
I think what it is they
I feel
label
like it depends.
puts them in the right room with the right
Hell
people.
Yeah, the network.
I mean,
Okay,
some,
so
I mean,
then that's the only.
I
That's
feel
the,
like they some of them still audition and shit. Like they got.
I mean, but then you got to think some of these
It's a
labels
case
might
by
be like
case.
these labels might be like or these movie whatever
They got the
companies might be like, we're looking for a gangster rapper for this scene for this role.
Yeah.
Now they can hit the label up. The
Look.
label puts them on with the art.
I
you know what I mean?
can't. I
so
forgot who.
now that's when the label becomes important now. Because
I mean, some you
Yeah.
still gotta be good at it though. I've heard like stories of, like some rappers or artists trying to be like an actor.
It's
They
tough. yeah.
fucking suck so bad they cut it.
But like Tupac did a great job.
He
I really like Tupac.
was already an actor. bro.
DMX did a great job. Like it's
Yeah.
a bunch of, you know what I mean? Like you can always get into that type of lane.
He wasn't even
Well,
really
you gotta
Tupac
remember
when he was
Tupac.
big.
Huh?
I said he
Ice-Cube
wasn't
was
even really
amazing,
like
yeah.
Tupac when he
Tupac.
did Juice.
Exactly.
He was like a kid.
Will
still.
Smith.
No, like he was a
Like,
kid
it's a bunch
actor,
of
bro. Like you gotta
Like,
remember
really
who
consider
Tupac
Puff
was
a rapper.
before.
He
Like,
was a rapper.
Did he start?
bro, he was an actor, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he
I just want to say I haven't heard Ohm say a word in like 20 minutes.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little sleepy twin.
I don't know.
Because he made the song for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Was Will Smith a rapper first, or
Yeah, I think it was Robbie.
he was a rapper, right?
Yeah,
he
he
made
was.
the theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
100 men
official
versus the
song.
gorilla.
The gorilla.
Are we leaving you out of
The 100 men,
conversation,
bro.
The gorilla
It
guy.
was the right,
I'm just
the
sleepy,
right
bro.
100 men can win.
Bro, it don't. Bro,
Yeah, let's do. All we
gorilla?
need is Brock Lesnar, Bobby
Sure, I'm saying
Lashley,
this is-
big ass on the front line.
The right
you can
100
have
men.
them
Now,
on tape,
100
too.
random men, that gorilla whooping ass.
Yeah, I'm not realizing gorillas don't have stamina because they're so
Yeah.
huge, bro. That you only getting like 10 minutes of like pure like stamina before they burn
Plus,
themselves out.
and a gorilla's still an animal. They still get scared and tired and shit.
Exactly.
I'm talking about.
conversation.
We talking to the death.
No
bro.
matter what the gorilla, it's still gonna get.
Some of the men gonna die for sure.
But like,
Real
Y'all
shit.
talking
what
about
are the
the-
men gonna do to the gorilla? Like, how
Bro,
you
y'all
gonna kill
talking
a
Are you
about-
gorilla?
fucking stupid?
Bro, y'all talking
Bare
about the
hands.
No,
what?
think about it. A gorilla's strong as shit. So what? Like, who said we gotta fight one on one?
It's
Just
outnumbered,
everyone
yeah.
charge it. The fuck?
Bro, like we said, somebody's gonna die, or people are gonna die.
Okay, and they die. That's the.
How are the men gonna
Are
kill
we,
a gorilla?
are we not more
Bare
intelligent. Like,
Are
do you not
you
think we
fucking
can come up with a plan?
talking about? Wait, can we say the R word on here?
No, but he
Okay.
too,
What do
Are
you
you
think?
fucking stupid?
Bro,
100 men is winning, bro. 100 men is winning.
So y'all walk me
Nigga.
through how 100 men are gonna kill a gorilla.
Men
I mean, it's pretty
invented
fucking
light bulbs
with
and
bare hands.
they
You said
figured out
possible.
how to
Walk me
way to
through, like,
survive in
what-
Okay, well,
caves and
see,
all
here's
that
the
shit.
thing.
You
We
think
don't
they
put
won't
stupid
kill a
people in
gorilla,
you
bro?
in
Like,
front.
Men is winning, bro.
I'm talking about. Y'all talking about no equipment. We're talking about bare hands.
Like,
100
bro.
men.
It can be the death. I think it can be.
The same way a fucking gorilla could kill us. The same way a gorilla could kill us.
Poke him in the eye.
No, see, here's the thing. If we put-
They can cover its nose and mouth
See,
once it gets tired. Then boom.
5 minutes.
So here's the thing. If we put people like
Cover up his
you,
airways.
we're dying. But if we put like
No.
Brock Lesnar, big ass
Alright.
Brock Lashley, we're
A
good.
400-pound men versus a gorilla.
Then we good.
Now it's all about weight classes. Now let's
400 pounds, that's not sturdy.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. You're gonna
they-
be tired,
yeah, they
burnt
do-
out. You're not getting much action from 400 pounds.
Okay,
You
okay.
can barely move. You can't even run.
Okay, 300-pound.
I would
but
say this,
like
maybe like a defensive lineman on the NFL team.
okay,
100 of them.
100 of them niggas, bro. Versus a gorilla.
100 Aaron Donald.
miles gear. 100 miles gear.
Because now, if y'all think 100 regular men couldn't kill a gorilla,
Like 100 regular Joes is getting cooked.
like 100
Like
100
people
what?
that work out, that are
Yes.
fit, like
Bodybuilders.
I believe
Now if we put
that
like
we have
100
to-
JJs, we're cooked. Like listen to how he's talking. He's like,
No,
what
it
we gonna do?
depends. It depends,
You're not
bro.
gonna
Like
know
if you
what-
put 100 regular men, bro, like then I don't know. I don't know about the outcome.
Like I don't know
but,
what JJ's talking about. Like how we're gonna do it. I feel like that's like so self-explanatory.
100 Ashton Halls and we're good.
When you're
Like-
facing life or death, you're gonna figure
Bro,
it out.
I think
That adrenaline, bro.
I think, bro.
Have you never seen how violent
If
a
we
human
being
being
honest,
can
bro,
get?
But we're intelligent as hell, bro.
that's what I'm trying to say, bro.
The gorilla has no time.
A gorilla.
A gorilla has no
I
time
think-
to plan. Like if there's 100
I feel
men
like,
coming
like
at
you
him,
just like.
Instinct. It's our instinct with gorillas.
I feel like
see that. They think
Bro, y'all
I feel like
realistic.
here's the
got
thing.
the gorilla gonna go run.
None of
The
us
gorilla
should be
gonna
allowed to
run.
talk about this. We go to fucking music school. Ain't nobody took a goddamn fucking science class since 3 years ago.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
hear.
go ahead.
So I was watching an Aquan video. He was like, if we just take 100 prisoners who have life sentences, you tell them if you win, you're free. You telling me they not beating
they
them?
gonna get it done.
You telling me they not beating them?
No, fuck that. Fuck that. Even
You gotta give them a
better.
reason to. Like, they
Come
gotta,
on, I'm not one of
it's
those
just like
people.
give
I'm not.
somebody a reason to live. Like,
Hold on,
bro,
hold on, no, even better. I'm not one of those Trump
Keep it-
supporters, so don't get it twisted. But think about it like this. Well, how about even better? 100 illegals versus a gorilla. If they win, they get citizenship.
Yo, you wildin', bro. Yeah, keep it PG, bro.
That's the same thing
We're
with the
not,
prisoners.
we're not
the
talking
fuck?
about politics, though.
No, that's what I'm
crazy.
saying. I'm not trying to. That's why I said I'm not political, bro.
No, I know, but the legals is crazy. Like, come on.
100 people that are looking for visa.
I think they get it done though. I think they get it done.
Exactly.
I think they get it done.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta give them
I
a
was
reason
hoping
though.
the conversation would just go.
I'm just saying you gotta give them a reason to. But realistically, if we thinking realistic, I think like 10 to 15 men, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You're tripping.
At a bare minimum, 35.
You gotta understand the right knuckle touch, skull like hit.
No,
You're done.
here's the thing.
Like,
Wait, hold on. Actually, no, wait. I actually got a good argument for that.
You think a gorilla?
No, wait, hold on. Corey, hold on. Yeah, scientifically they can have that strength.
bro.
Have you seen an actual fucking gorilla? They eat plants and shit and they just vibe out. Bro, have you seen an actual I'm not talking
Yeah,
plant, I'm not talking no, I'm not talking no Planet of the Apes. I'm not talking no movie where the gorilla versus gorilla. Have you seen an actual fucking gorilla? They're not violent at all. They
I've
be
seen-
chilling
bro,
and
you
eating
never seen
plants.
a gorilla-
They get violent.
They
though.
get down.
They get down, bro. They get down.
If
They
you
get down,
mess
bro.
with one of their family, bro, it's up. Yeah, it's up. That's a different
And
gorilla.
also, they never said we have to fight an adult gorilla.
I just wish it
I'm
was a
saying.
full size hologram so y'all can just see like.
But also,
that
it also
big.
depends
They're
on
not
what
that
kind of
tall.
gorilla. Because if it's a silver,
They big.
if it's a silverback, I don't
then
care what 100
that's
niggas you
different.
got, bro. We cooked.
See, you gotta be specific though. If it's a silverback,
You know what I
gorilla, we
heard?
don't need,
You know what a
like,
conversation I heard was like 100 sumo wrestlers.
I said 50
Because
sumo
you're
wrestlers,
trained
50
for that.
Samoans.
You're
But
trained
like you
for that.
said, they
You're
run
trained
out
for-
of breath. and
Nah,
shit.
No, but that's
Motherfuckers
sumo. Like they actually train for that.
But like, wouldn't they be slow though?
Okay, and
Nah,
so it's not
they
bad.
quick. You think they
Yeah,
slow. But sumo wrestlers,
train, bro.
if you watch one of their videos, bro, they get down, bro.
Okay.
You ever seen Myles Garrett, bro?
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
bro.
So y'all saying 100 sumo wrestlers versus a silverback
Fucking throw Jeff Hardy in that bitch too. He go do
And
something.
you know how
bro.
disciplined sumo wrestlers
versus
are? Like,
a silverback.
You get 50 sumo wrestlers and 50 Samoans.
All right, let's be realistic. What's the probability?
50 Samoans.
that might gotta be a movie.
Let's be realistic, bro. Let's use probability. What's the percent like chance of them winning, bro?
Oh, the camera.
Oh,
Alright,
tell
after
you know
that-
this all getting cut out.
So when you edit this shit,
I'm just gonna
we ain't
do it how
stop-
I do it.
because-
He gonna cut it.
you gonna cut it.
He's gonna cut it. Stop asking me to cut shit,
Because
bro.
that one's recorded.
This
it'll be
dick
cut out, it'll get cut.
This dick
talking that on YouTube, right?
It's up to Zach, bro.
Because I wasn't recording with my camera, that'll get cut out anyway when I go
Thank
to
the
sync it.
Lord.
nah.
I'll be
Okay,
damned
so
if
is it
he's
on?
talking about that on pod.
Yeah, I'm not talking
Nah,
about
we good, bro. We
it.
good.
So it's on.
Yeah, going.
Not promoting that.
All right, so let's go back to the
The gorilla, the gorilla,
Gorilla.
silverback, and like I said, let's be.
All right, thanks you too. About my fault.
All right, like I said, let's be realistic, bro. What's the probability like of them of the 100? You said 100 sumo wrestlers,
Nah, you
right?
said 50.
50 sumo wrestlers
I said
versus
60%
50
human.
Samoans.
Okay.
60%.
Human.
All right,
But for what?
one silverback.
JJ, no matter what, he's always gonna pick the gorilla side.
All
I
right,
think
so
they
one
go-
one silverback
I'm not
versus
gonna lie.
50
A
sumo.
silverback, I don't care who you got. A silverback is
Silverback got that, bro. Silverback gorilla.
I'm talking regular,
What you
smegular
think?
gorilla.
Oh, regular gorilla versus the Samoans. I mean,
What do you think?
Nobody even talked about what age the gorilla is. Like,
I
what if
mean,
it's
we
like
could we could just
It
jump.
don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, we could.
matter.
the adult, right?
Like a
adult
child.
gorilla.
I mean, we never did. That isn't in the rule book.
Okay,
like,
a 40-year-old.
no, wait. That isn't in the rule. We could just jump like a toddler gorilla. We could just jump a kid.
Nah, bro. You know people talking about an adult gorilla, bro. Because we talking about 100 men, so we
Adult
saying
man.
100 grown men, so we gotta do a grown
But what if it's the
gorilla.
older? Like, what if it's
No,
like
I got
an
a better
elder?
scenario.
Nah, I wouldn't say older.
Nah, I
like-
still got the 100 dudes, bro. 100 men, bro. They
So
got
we
it.
saying prime, like.
So that means y'all niggas really doubt.
Y'all heard what Gorilla
Y'all
said?
really doubting manpower.
You really, y'all
bro.
heard
That's
what Gorilla
crazy, bro.
said though? Y'all heard what Gorilla said? He said, "I'm knocking them all out easy. I'm putting belt to ass, and I don't even wear pants." Like, I can't believe Gorilla said that.
Huh?
Like, Gorilla said that. Someone interviewed Gorilla, and he said that. He said, "I'm putting belt to ass, and I don't even wear pants."
Bro, you are. I don't know what the hell you're talking
But
about.
they interviewed Gorilla. I'll show you after the pause over. Like, they interviewed him.
All right. Okay.
I done lost my train of thought off that.
Gorilla versus 100 men. Who would win in a fight between 100 men and one
What the
gorilla?
fuck you asking a
Bro,
Siri?
don't
that,
ask, bro. They
Well,
don't
I'm
know,
asking.
bro.
It says actually says
They
men.
don't know about that
Exactly,
heart.
bro. Like
It says
y'all
man,
really
like-
doubting y'all strength,
Because
bro.
I think you gonna need like a team of strategists. You are gonna need a team of motivators. Because you gotta think
Okay.
after 5 niggas get their head taken off.
And they act like they finna go right behind him after seeing all that, bro. They gotta understand every statistic.
Everybody say like they demoralized, so you gotta have like.
But y'all gotta
you
come from
have-
all angles, though.
Why don't
Like,
we
you
just-
gotta get-
I'm
gotta
saying
get
you
fi-
gotta surround that dude.
bro,
All right, I'm put you in the situation, right? No, look, watch, just watch. 100 men, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you like number 2. You see,
I'm not
number
number
1.
two,
He walked
nigga.
into the gorilla.
Nigga, I'm-
he,
No.
he get knocked out.
No,
His
nigga,
neck gets
nigga.
turned this way.
If,
Walk right after
if I'm amongst the
Have you
100,
not been paying attention?
Nigga.
1
You
through
get
5
no
is
worse, bro.
Now look,
I don't think
You
y'all been
follow
paying
your
attention.
shit, bro. You
1
gonna
through
break your
5
back like
always.
Bane.
I'm gonna be like number 98.
nah, nigga.
Y'all break your
One
back
through
like
5
Bane.
has been the sacrifice people. Like 1 through 5 is gonna be people like Logan Paul, Neon. We're gonna send them out first.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Jack
Yo,
DeWar.
you- all right, let's say
Bro,
99.
we're wasting
99 people,
men, bro.
bro.
We can't get the bums, bro.
Yo, y'all
But the bums gotta go first.
Well, no, we're gonna have at that point. No matter, I'm making the final decision right now. We're gonna have 105 men. We need some sacrifice. We need to get some people.
Y'all
off this planet.
forgetting the most important thing. We need a cameraman.